Hey, Baba Squiggles here for Game 2 between LiquidTLO and WhiteRa. Yes, indeed. If you have not seen Game 1, you should definitely go check it out. It is absolutely phenomenal. Awesome aggression by both players. And so Game 2, we are going to have to see if TLO is going to be able to fare any better than he did last game. Although I do like his play, WhiteRa with his special tactics was able to get the victory. Spoiler, if you haven't seen the first game, you should have watched it already. But I'm just going to continue and pretend like everyone has seen that first game, because if you didn't, you're the only one missing out. I actually don't know why these games were played, but whatever organization got WhiteRa to play TLO, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you from me as a caster and as a fan, because I absolutely love seeing these two guys play. And if they play against each other, which almost never happens, so much the better. WhiteRa, we see, going to be chrono boosting out his probes right away. Of course, this game is going to be played on Shattered Temple, and they are going to be spawning in close air positions, but decently far by land. If you follow my cursor, you have to go all the way through here and around here and up there and back. So there and back again on the ground. But with air, it's like, oh look, I'm at the main. It's like one screen, two screens apart. So pretty close there. Looks like TLO going to go for that Rax again, not opting for a wall off, but instead is just going to get his buildings a little bit closer to his command center. Now this placement on the supply depot is a little bit more standard than last time, getting it right there as opposed to in the mineral line. And it looks like WhiteRa going to be getting out a early gas as well. So far we see the exact same builds coming out from these guys as we saw last time. Of course, that doesn't really mean anything because these are the two most standard openings in the book. And here comes WhiteRa's probe. He has been to Special Tactics School, and he is going to be putting down the pain on this SCV. One SCV is taking damage, two SCVs is taking damage, and right when the probe gets away, has not actually taken any health at this point. Marine is on the way, as is the orbital command, and this probe is going to be just as shenaniganly as possible. Now look at this, even trying to get some mining, disrupting the mining pattern of those SCVs, actually stealing 5 minerals. This is not a pro probe at doing the little bounce around like Huck does. Instead, this is a kleptomaniac probe. And look at this probe charging right at the Marine. The Marine's like, bang, bang. And the probe's like, I'm just going to like gouge you to death with these minerals. Looks like this probe is going to run away. Is the Marine going to get him? Yes, the Marine does get to that probe. So no more shenanigans coming out for the probe, as LiquidTLO now has 2 Marines. And going to have to see what kind of stuff he does. Yes, indeed, going to get that tech lab after those 2 Marines. So looking pretty good for TLO. Meanwhile, looks like WhiteRa has his cybernetics core already done, and the warp gate research is on the way, instantly chrono boosting out that bad boy. And he does have his zealot out, throwing down that stalker, and it looks like a pylon come down here, a little bit of a hidden pylon. Could be for hidden tech, also can allow guys to be warped in on the low ground, so all good there. Is this SCV going to be able to get up? Oh, he gets punched in the face once, and no, he is going to run away. This zealot is very, very vigilant and did not let any kind of scouting occur. All right, but TLO got to be feeling pretty good. He does have his 2 Marines out, getting out that Marauder right now, and going for the Reaper again. So we're going to see pretty much the same opening. Yeah, it looks like he's going to go 1 Rax fast expand, and then go ahead and throw down 2 additional barracks. So exact same build that we saw last time coming out for TLO, and here comes this initial push with the 1 Marauder, 2 Marines, but WhiteRa has the 1 Stalker out, he has the 1 Zealot out, and what else is he getting? He's getting a 2nd Zealot, throwing down a couple more gateways and a Robo, so 3-gate Robo, and wait, what is this? This is the Hidden Tech. Hidden Tech, what's it going to be? What's it going to be? It's going to be another gateway. Oh, wow, so WhiteRa is going to be super aggressive. 4 Warp Gates and a Robo. Oh, baby, this could get exciting. I'm going to have to watch the minimap, don't want to miss anything. All right, so here we have a couple of Zealots for WhiteRa. He is not going to be able to get breach there at all. TLO realizes it, doesn't even really scout it, just realizes. Runs back with his Marines and Marauders to base. Does have his 1 Reaper here, was able to come up here and get shot by this Stalker a couple of times. But the Reaper is going to be a decent scout right here. Maybe try to poke up later, but no, looks like WhiteRa is totally ready for that. And TLO is just going to go ahead and run back. Looks like he is going to throw down that bunker right here as his 2nd orbital finishes up. Has both gas at this point and getting a lot of Marines and a lot of Marauders. Also, Stim is starting right now. And it looks like WhiteRa is just marshaling all his forces right over there because he's getting a Warp Prism. Oh, WhiteRa Special Tactics! Special Tactics! Here we go. Okay, here comes a Warp Prism. And look at this. Even throwing down pylons here. So TLO is going to think, oh, wow. TLO is going to think that WhiteRa's trying to attack the front. WhiteRa, you are so good. Here he goes. Warping in additional reinforcements in the main. Oh, wow. WhiteRa with 7 Zealots and a Stalker just absolutely destroying the mineral line of TLO. What is TLO going to do? It looks like he's going to pull all of his SCVs, has Marines, has Marauders. He's going to run in here and see if he can do any kind of damage, try to keep this alive. And here we go. So many Zealots for WhiteRa, though. Warping in additional units as well. WhiteRa has so much stuff, and I don't know if TLO actually has an answer for this right now. So much damage being done to TLO. Look at WhiteRa just skyrocketing ahead. 46 supply versus 20 supply. 19, 18, 7, 16. Oh, wow. Absolutely decimating through. Now targeting supply depots, so LiquidTLO is not going to be able to rebuild his supply. So much damage done, and look at this. Additional reinforcements warping in now. We have Stalkers and Zealots. There is a good amount of Marines and Marauders, but I think the damage has been done. If you go to the Units tab, we can see really quick. There's only 2 SCVs. Only 2 SCVs to the 26 probes of WhiteRa. So WhiteRa absolutely decimating. And there's the G and then the GG. So WhiteRa is going to take this game as well. Oh my gosh. What spectacular play. And oh man, they did spawn close air positions and WhiteRa taking advantage of it. And what amazing juking right here. Even throws down this pylon so he has more options, more special tactics. But throwing down the pylon in range, so TLO would run over here with all of his units, try to kill it, and then he drops in the main. I can't even speak. And warps in additional units. Wow. Warp prisms. OP. Just kidding. But seriously, WhiteRa. Oh, such a handsome guy. Congratulations to him. Great play. Let's go on to game 3.